What's going on, everybody? So, as y'all know, I just posted a short showing off a couple of these pretty cool cards I found, and I would like to make a whole video showing them all off. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty fun. This is going to be a long video, though. So, I recommend you grab some snacks and some drinks, just kick it back, chill, and enjoy the video. Alright, so, damn it. Damn it. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I haven't looked at all of these cards yet. I've only looked at a couple of them. But first of all, Emmitt Smith, Dallas Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys fan personally. I know I got that Seahawks banner in the background, and I got a Seahawks. I got another Seahawks thing somewhere. I don't think I posted it up, but I don't know why I have those honestly. I'm trying to get some Eagles shoes, but my parents are really into the Seahawks. I'm an Eagles fan personally, and they do not like the fact that I like a different sports team, so they're not going to allow me to get any other sports team merch, and I'm pretty pissed about that. So I'm just going to deal with it, but first, we got this pretty sick, Emmitt Smith card. I like it. It's pretty dope. But secondly, we got Karl Malone, Utah Jazz. Absolutely. That's the man. Love Karl Malone. Then we got some more basketball. Karl Malone, again. Pretty neat card. Some of these are like really old because these are my dad's. I just pulled these out of my basement, so these are all pretty old, I would assume. I'm not sure though, but Ray Allen. I don't pay attention to what team's he on. I don't really pay attention to basketball a whole lot. Yeah, I'm not seeing what team he's on. I'm assuming that his team is Buck because that's what it says on his jersey. It's not. I don't know what team he's on. I don't pay attention to basketball a whole lot. But then again, we got another Karl Malone, Utah Jazz. Absolutely, yes sir. Daryl Griffith. My fault. I like him. He's pretty good. Nah, there we go. Here we get on some football. Michael Irvin. Yes, sir. Yet again, another Cowboys. The Eagles. By the way, the Eagles just wrecked the Cowboys, by the way. Go Eagles. Yes, sir. Would you be quiet? But, then, more Karl Malone. I think I have a lot of these. I think. John Stockton. Absolutely. Yes, sir. One of y'all in the comment section, let me know if these are rare and if these can sell for some money, because if they do, I'm going to debate whether I should keep them or go to the pawn shop that's right next to my house and sell them. I'm not sure, though. Deion Sanders. I don't really like him all that much. Not a big fan. I'm assuming that's Jeff Hornacek? I don't know. This is one of the cool cards. Because, like, look at that. Look at that detail. Look at all those textures. Looks pretty cool. I don't want to take them out of the plastic because if these are worth something, I don't want to, like get them all dirty and stuff. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. But, yeah. Brian. Oh, I picked up two of these. Oh, this is a see-through one. This is weird. That's weird. Brian Russell. Yes, sir. John Stockton. The boy. Karl Malone. Absolutely. John Stockton. Karl Malone. Oh my God. At this point, it's just a collection of Karl Malone cards. Yeah, I guarantee. Karl Malone! Oh my god. John Stockton. Karl Malone. John Stockton. Oh my god. Seahawk. There we go. Benny Blades. Yes, sir. That was a pretty neat looking one. I like that one. Oh my god. John Stockton. Karl Malone. My god. What was my dad doing? Patrick Ewing? Ewing? I don't know how to say that name. But finally, it's a different player. A different basketball player instead of John Stockton and Karl Malone. Finally, somebody different. My God. John Stockton! Oh my God! Jim Kelly, Bills. I don't really like the Bills either. Darren Woodson, Cowboys. Emmitt Smith. I don't know what team he's on, actually. Cowboys. Okay. More Cowboys. Nate Newton. Cleveland Browns. Season to remember. Carl Pickens. That's not the Cleveland Browns. Is it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I'm stupid. Not the. I'm stupid. My fault. The Bengals. Scottie Pippen. Yes, sir. Chicago Bulls. Go Bulls. Charles Haley, 49ers. Won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Junior Seau. I don't know how to say that, but he's in the Chargers. George Starquest. Oh, hold on. Because it said on the card, Eddie George and the Starquest. And I was like, is that his full name? That's a pretty dope last name. And I look on the back and it's just Eddie George. Yeah, I do not know him. I've never heard of him. Sean Kemp. Yes, sir. Bruce Smith, Bills. Warren Moon, Seattle Seahawks. That's older. That's the older jerseys. And one on the back too. Yeah. That's a pretty old one. Lawrence Phillips. Dolphins. Never liked the Dolphins. I swear, the Dolphins and the 49ers, those are the two teams that I really just downright don't like. Like Lynn Swan, Steelers. Damn. We're not even This is what we got. This is what we looked at so far, and we still have this much left. I mean, that just looks like it's a lot more. We got like 11 more. Chris Webber. Chad Brown, Seahawks. Rick Smits. Not too familiar with him either. Again, when it comes to basketball, I'm not familiar with a whole lot of players. I don't watch basketball a whole lot, and if I am, I'm paying attention to the Bulls mostly. So, Bulls and the Jazz. That's what I'm paying attention to mostly. Joey Galloway. Charles Haley. I feel like we should get some music, but I don't want to get copyrighted. So I'm just going to not worry about it. John Starks. Howie Long. I like the Raiders logo. I got to admit, out of all the NFL logos, I feel like the Raiders is probably the coolest, personally. Oh, this is hockey. What? I think. Yeah, it's hockey. That's pretty sick. I feel like I'm gonna turn my. There we go. So that y'all can see the cards better. Brett Favre. Packers. Hate the Packers. Do not like the Packers. This one looks sick. It's Shaq. That's pretty sick, but it's Shaq. Hell yeah. Oh, I flicked the card. Yeah, now look at that design. Look at that. That's sick, dude. That's a beautiful card there. Last one for this stack. Troy Aikman. Dallas Cowboys. But yeah, no. That was the first stack out of two. Two more. First stack out of three. So I guess I'm stupid. My fault. But let's finish this up. Alright. So a lot of these aren't sealed or in any. Some of these are pretty weird looking. But let's get through the stack. This one's a pretty fat one. So that's going to be fun. We already 12 minutes in. Oh my God. Let's get this over with. John Stockton. Karl Malone. That's a cool photo. I like that photo. John Stockton. Karl Malone. That's a pretty neat photo too. Yes, sir. Mark Eaton. Jerry Sloan. Love Jerry Sloan, bro. Joe Namath. Namath. I don't know how to pronounce these names always. Part of the Jets. Shut up. Dominic Wilkins. I'm assuming that's what that says. It's spelled a little funny. Can you stop barking, please? I'm just trying to record a video, dog. My God. This is going to be so awkward to watch later. Like, I look terrible right now. That's Scarf. Troy Aikman. Quarterback. Dallas Cowboys. Why am I not seeing any Eagles in here? I'm just seeing a bunch of... I swear, all the football teams have been the Cowboys, dude. We don't even like the Cowboys, so I don't know why we even have so many. Nobody in my family likes the Cowboys. But Deion Sanders. Steve Young, 49ers. These ones are pretty weird. Official NFL card. These are Chris Mills. We're gonna have to deal with the sound of them barking. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Daryl Russell, Raiders. What are you barking at? You want to come say hi? She wants to come say hi. Come here. Come here. Want to look at the cards? Do you want to look at the cards? Bro, she just ripped ass. Ugh. Why? What the fuck? I'm not even gonna say what just happened. I'm just gonna. Okay, my fault, everybody. I had a little issue I had to go tend to and take care of. Let's get back into it. Jeff Blake. They're barking. So I live literally right in my backyard. I live right in front of a military base. I'm not kidding. And constantly, every hour of every day, it's so loud back there. That's what she's barking about. I swear. Jake Plummet. Don't like Cardinals. I do not like the Cardinals. Cardinals baseball team. I like the Cardinals baseball team, but that's it. Even though I'm a Mariners fan. So my teams, I'm just gonna knock this out so that there's no confusion. My main football team that I always pay attention to, Eagles. My main basketball team, Jazz. My main baseball team, Mariners. Hockey team, Seattle Kraken. That's how it is. Michael Finley. Yes, sir, I know him. I think we got a photo with him, actually. My dad does, at least. Scott Pollard. Some different teams I have not seen on here yet. DeMarco Farr. I don't know if that picked up through the audio, but there was just like bunches of slamming over there. A whole bunch of slamming over there. Eric Molds. Oh my God. 18 minutes. Nobody's gonna watch this video. And if anybody makes it to this point of the video, comment doo-doo sniff. Please. Rookie class. I don't know what this means. Lawyer Malloy. I don't know. Oh my God. Look at this. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this video. I am not going to be able to make this video. If I could just get 50 subs, I could have live streamed this whole thing, but no, I can't because nobody likes my content. Thanks, YouTube. Steve Young, I just pulled this right up, fresh out of the box. I'm going to try and get through this quick. Will Blackwell. Christian Okio. I don't know. Terry Mills. Gotta make sure the cards are nice and stacked. Michael Booker. Seahawks, yes, sir. Darrell Williams. Rookie class, Stepfret Williams. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this rookie class thing is. I feel so stupid. I feel like anybody who watches this video is going to be like, oh, who is this kid? He obviously doesn't know what he's doing. And you're right. I don't. I'm just looking at these pretty neat cards. Richie Cunningham. Willie Broughton. It's pretty cool. Draw your own. Curtis Enos. That's close to a word that I can't say on YouTube. Irvin Johnson. I like that one. I like the color on that one. Ruben Brown. I'm going to start just like stacking these all up. Actually, never mind. I want to keep them neat. New York Jets, Adrian Morrow. Alan Henderson. Morris Copeland. Priest Lauderdale. Pretty sick name. George Lynch. Charles Way. I don't know if by the way, that one guy, I know I should have clarified this earlier after I said it. That one guy that I said was in the Cleveland Browns, he's in the Bengals, and I'm sorry for that. I'm stupid. So, Sean Respert. Rod Strickland. Roderick Rhodes. Shandon Anderson. Lamond Murray. Danny Cannell. Grant Hill. I need to start wearing my glasses more. I'm having a hard time reading these. So, Darnell Autry. Tyreek. I am going to butcher this name so bad. Tyreek Abdul Wahad. Wow, I butchered that name so bad. Wow. That's going to be embarrassing to watch later. Eric Swan. Eric Swan. My fault. Carl Herrera. I don't know if I'm saying that right either. Yeah, it looks like J.K. Killa on the toilet, or J.K. Doom on the toilet. Yeah, I don't know J.K. Doom. Go sub to J.K. Doom, by the way. That's my homie. And J Straz. Shout out J Straz. Alvin Williams. We still got that much left. And then we got this fun case to look at. Corey Dillon. I'm a Amen Green. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Intimidators. Curtis Martin. Intimidators. That looks pretty cool. Derek Brooks. I know him. Yes, sir. Eagles. Yes, let's go. Now we're getting to some Eagles here. Who we got? Irving Fryer. Yes, sir. I don't know how to say his last name either. Come on, please be another Eagles. No. The Oilers. Anthony Dorsett. Oh, yeah, Benny Blades. Yes, sir. I love Benny Blades. Yes, sir. Some more Eagles. Bobby Taylor. That's my boy. Bobby Taylor. Okay. Mark Price. Bobby Phills. Leroy Butler. Not a huge fan of him. Mark Chamura. Again, I'm going to butcher that last name. That's a funny photo, by the way. Just him riding the bike. Jacques Vaughn. I could be saying that, like, it could be pronounced Jack. It's just every time I've seen somebody that spells their name like that, it's normally Jacques. So it could be pronounced Jack. I could be, completely incorrect on that, but I don't know. We'll have to find out. Jason Williams. Franchise playmaker. I don't know what this means. Eric Snow. Charles O'Bannon. Darnell Autry. Robert Jones. B.D. Gray. What? That's pretty funny. Buck Williams. Wesley Person. It's a interesting last name for sure. Almost done. Matt Turk. And final one. Danny Werfel. Werfel. I think that's how that's pronounced. I could be wrong. Okay. Stack number 2, completely done. That, oh wow, we're at 31 minutes. Okay. Final stack. These ones look pretty neat. They're in the case. Larry Johnson. Jeff Malone. Jacques Vaughn. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, I got it. Okay, Jacques Vaughn. Sorry, there's 2 of them and I messed it up. And then another Jacques Vaughn. Shandon Anderson. This card looks pretty sick. Andrei Kirilenko. Butchering that last name again. I don't know. I messed up. I don't remember what card I started with. Yeah, I started with Larry Johnson. When I hit that Larry Johnson card again, that's how I know I wasn't going to snap, because I'm doing it like this. And I'm like just picking him up and like kind of doing that. Darren Williams. Carlos Boozer. Funny last name. Matt Harpring. Blue Edwards. Mike Brown. Howard Isley. Carlos Boozer. Again. Eric Murdoch. Chris Morris. David Benoit. Carlos Boozer. Mike Brown. Felton Spencer. Fuck. Quincy Lewis. Thurl Bailey. Greg Ostertag. Greg Ostertag. I am not saying that right, I feel like. Tyrone Corbin. Got 35 minutes. We're going to be done soon, guys, I swear. Luther Wright. Scott Padgett. This one looks pretty sick too. Jamie Watson. Bob Hansen. Jose Ortiz. Jay Humphreys. Larry, oh, I'm gonna butcher this one. Larry Christkawak. I'm not even gonna try. Not even going to try. Curtis Borchardt. Again, I don't know if I'm saying that right either. Probably I'm not saying that right. I'm butchering it very horribly. We got Larry Howaya. I quit. I'm not saying that. And then that's all of them. We're at the end. So I don't know what I want to do with these. I might sell them, might not. I don't know. Depends on how much money they'd sell for. I mean, I also got all these little like pin things. I don't know what any of them are. I don't know what any of them mean. I'm gonna have to do my research because I find these pretty interesting. I have these limited edition. I guess that's what it says on the thing. That I just got here. I'm just gonna pick up my phone. I just got all of these little pins here. But alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed my very long video. It has been going. It is a 38 minutes. Wow. Oh my god. This is gonna be the longest video I post. If you made it this far, comment Slipknot. Peace out. Hope y'all have a good day.